All right. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. It's the brother from the Indianapolis branch. I want to start by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, great millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutation to you, brothers, pushing the truth week in, week out in sincerity, charity, and love in the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. Just a quick hit, man, going into the wicked ways of these women, man. We tend not to get on the woman, you know, as much, but, she has to be corrected as well. These women are totally out of order, all right? You know, uh, it's not in the right sense of the way that things should be done, you know. But here in Esau's world, the woman is basically ruling over the man, all right? But we're going to come into a time, which we're coming into very soon, with all of that tough, brawly mouth, that tough talk, want to talk down to a man, want to exert authority over a man. All of that's going to end, you know. When all hell breaks loose out here, man, all that's going to end. The man going to want to hear his mouth and all that. He'll put you out there for the wolves to get you, man. All right? So this is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice. All right? Ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. And the Lord is warning you, women, man. Okay? Take heed to what the man of the Lord are telling you. Take heed to the things that are being said, man. All right? Don't just blow it off and think, oh, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Esau has led you women to believe that y'all should be in rulership over a man. All right? And you're going to have a big wake-up call come soon, man. All right? Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, which for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right? You're going to be in that time of trouble. All right? Okay? You're not going to be able to call the police. You're not going to be able to do certain things she was doing. All right? All that makeup, ain't going to be no makeup out here for you. Okay? You're going to be worried about trying to go get your hair done. Okay? All hell's going to break loose. Okay? You're going to be worried about trying to be pretty. All that's going to be over with. The men of the Lord have been warning you women, man. All right? Think you're supposed to just talk down to a man and talk crazy to him. Hey, man, men ain't dealing with that, man. Not no real man. Okay? I'm not going to allow that. All right? It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right? Women are going to be in trouble. All that want to dress like a hoe and all that shit, that's just going to be done. All right? Okay? All that BS that y'all want to do, man, it's going to be over with, man, very soon here, man. Okay? The Lord is not going to keep allowing things to keep happening. And man, like I said, in that day, men are not going to want to deal with that, man. Okay? Men are not want to want to deal with that, man. I don't know a man that's going to want to deal with it, Well, I got to protect you, protect us, and I still got to hear your damn mouth. Hell no. I ain't going to want to hear your damn mouth in that day. You can shut up and get the hell out. See, men have been trying to tell you women, prepare you women for these things to come. But because you can call 911, or you think you got a little security into whatever you doing, you don't care. All right? Well, the man want to deal with that wicked woman. All right? This is Sirach 25:16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than keep a house with a wicked woman. Man, you know those two vicious animals, man. We better run around and basically fear for our life from two of the most dangerous animals to deal with a wicked woman. All right? And a lot of you women are wicked, you know. You can't trust them. They do all type of wicked things, man. You know. Can't trust these, especially in this day and age, man. They're whores, okay? They like to be whores, you know? No sense of feminine, being feminine, you know? All right? They out there, they out there just sleeping around, saying they ain't doing nothing, you know? The adulterous women, man, all right? This is Proverbs 30:20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. Out there blowing rods. Come home kissing you, say she ain't did nothing, man. That's the reality of these wicked women, man. You know? We be thinking that they so-called wife material. You know what I'm saying? Nice women, I'll be a wife, but you was just blowing Joe's rod down the street. Now you down here trying to be my woman. You just slept with Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know? Well, this is Babylon. You know, it's gonna be hard to catch you a pure virgin. But I don't want Jenny from around the block, though, neither. You know? There's another scripture about not dwelling with these women, man. This is Proverbs 20:29. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wild house. Now, I'm gonna go to the blue letter on that. Hold on. That was Proverbs 21:9. Okay. So I can look up the word brawling. Okay. We're going to look it up in the Strongs. Objective, contention, strife. You know, always argumentative, man. You know, always want to yell and argue and put themselves in the right position as that they're right. All right? That's basically what it is, man. All right? You know? Look at this one right here real quick. NLT. It changed the word. Strife, content, you know, same type of word, man, you know. Nobody wants to deal with that type of thing, man. You can't even come home and the rest. It's like you. You know, we already dealing with the world. We're dealing with Esau. We're dealing with the wickedness of this place, man. All right? Then what, we supposed to come home a loudmouth woman, man, yelling. Okay? I wants to deal with them things, man. The days all of that is over, man. You either gonna get an order or you gonna get out. If you ain't gonna get out, then I'm gonna get out. And the man not finna deal with that no more, man. All right? Yeah, we love them. It hurts, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know, this is Mark 10 and 22. Slovakia. This is Mark 10 and 12. And if a woman, this is the cheating thing that I was talking about, okay? Because women think that you can do whatever you want to do. You're not even supposed to be able to leave your man, all right? You're supposed to stay with that man, period, okay? These women think that they can just jump from man to man to man, okay? And I'll break that down too a little bit before I close out here, all right? It says, and if a woman shall put away her husband, leave him, and be married to another, she has committed adultery. All right, because when you go into that word marriage, when you get married, how do you get married? All right, you marry by what? Consummating the marriage, by having sex. Once you have sex with that woman, that's your wife. Okay, so she can't leave her husband, man. All right, she supposed to be with her husband until the day that he dies, man. You know, but a lot of you women don't want to learn the laws. You know, you don't want to do what's right. You know, you want to have a hot girl summer. Okay, we're gonna see how hot this summer be when all hell breaks loose, man. There's no food out here. All right, we're gonna see how hot it be when you can't fend for yourself. All right, we're gonna see how hot it be when you can't run to the store and get your feminine pads. Okay, you have a stitch on yourself. Okay, a lot of you women are gonna have a rude awakening these last evil days, man. All right. With that, shalom.